Lent starts tomorrow, actually in an hour for me, and I'm going to give my life to the Lord this Lent season. I need to get it together. Let's go over what I'm going to do for Lent, and let's hope I stick to it, because I'm telling you all I'm going to do it. Jesus Christ is already hearing me right now, regardless if I post this video or not. But, okay, first off, I have this really bad... I have addiction to things I shouldn't have addictions to. Gonna get rid of them. Or just, like, not partake in them. Or not partake in them as much. For example, my phone addiction. I have a phone addiction. I doom scroll. A lot of... Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna try to aim for, like, 2 hours max a day. Let's see if I can do that. Or should I do 3 hours? I don't know. I have to, like, make... The thing is, it's, like, I'm gonna, like, do some math or something. Because, like, if I'm filming, if I'm on my camera, that's fine. That's another thing. If I'm on an editing app, that's also another thing. But if my, like, daily average for TikTok is, like, over an hour, over 2 hours, not okay. Especially not the 2 hour mark, especially if I'm trying to do 2 hours. Like, and it's hard because it's like, well, you could be on TikTok and maybe you're just posting, but it's like, I don't know if I can trust myself to just do that. Maybe I'll do 3 hours. 3 hours or less. Maybe certain days I'll do like 2 hours or 1 hour. I'll figure it out. But and then also, like, I do one of those, like, delivery app things. And so I'm like, is there food on me? I do one of those delivery app things, and so I need to use my phone for that. But if it's like, if I'm on that app, I can subtract that from the daily screen time. But if I'm on, like, any sort of dinking around apps, it's like, literally no. Literally no, don't do that. So that's one of the big things. And, like, because I do film my YouTube videos on my phone. I'm sorry. Oh, my nails are dirty. Keep clean nails. Maybe I should do that for Lent. No, but I also want to eat in a calorie deficit the entire time, or, like, just watch what I eat. I don't know if I'll per se be as strict as, like, counting calories, especially I'm high-key, like, going on a trip, and, like, I just don't want to be, like, so stressed out about that. So I'll make exceptions for that 2-week trip, which I feel like is already so much of Lent. Like, what is that, like, half of Lent? No, it's less than half of Lent. But regardless, I'll see. I'll figure it out. Or maybe, like, even just fasting, and even just, like, having my meal times within a certain amount of time so that my body can fast. That's a good idea. I should do that. Another thing, I want to pray. I want to try and pray. I'm going to pray the rosary every day. And I actually have a rosary, and I'd be wearing it, and I'm not necessarily wearing it for, like, fashion senses, because I literally put it on my shirt, but, you know, for protection and everything. And I think also, I feel like I'll be way more likely to pray the rosary if it's, like, on my person, or just, like, be reminded, like, oh, I have to do this today, if that makes sense. Yeah. I also have to take medication every day. I think I should make it a huge deal to, like, make sure I'm taking my medication every day. And I think that should be a rule, because sometimes I get really bad with it, if I'm being honest. I really shouldn't be. It's actually, yeah. And it's like, I need to do it because mental health and medical reasons. I also would like to be working out more. I've already been on a track record for a good portion of this month already, working out, especially on the Stairmaster. Oh, I love the Stairmaster. I mean, it's hard, but I love it. I'm also just too lazy to come up with a routine. Also, I should make a note to, like, visit my niece and my nephew more, because they are my family, and I love them, but I feel like a terrible aunt because I don't see them enough. For Lent, we're gonna work and focus on positive thinking. We're also gonna focus on myself, so I don't think I'll partake in any dating, at least not seriously. Like maybe like company, hanging out with people, that's one thing, but I don't think I should just not entirely, if I'm being honest. Just because it's hard and I always get like super crazy and like obsessive and like don't pray. Yeah, I need to pray. Pray more. This rule I'm not 1,000% about, like, sure about, and maybe this makes me a bad Catholic, but I would like to start going to church more often. And the reason I say like maybe is because I personally like to keep my relationship with God between me and God, and I don't like to think that like not doing something or more so like not going to church, I don't think that lessens my love for God and Jesus's love for me. And if anything, I feel more disrespectful when I go, just out of the sheer fact that most times when I go, I am sleeping on the job. I be sleeping through the whole entire mass. And I don't mean to, I really don't. But I just... yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't pan out. It's all great, though. I also want to go maybe on like a no-spend spree. Again, when I go on this trip in a few weeks, and I'll be on this trip in another country for like 2 weeks, that I'll like, that's gonna be fine because you're gonna spend it either way if you're in another country, and especially if you haven't been there since you were like 7, like you're gonna like, come on. And that I'll like, that's fine, but every other day is like no spend, no also no eating out besides the 2-week trip. And I think the most important part is really having discipline for the times that you say you're going to do what you want to do. And it's fine to cut back, I think, if you make exceptions for certain days, as long as you like declare that beforehand, in my opinion, rather than like, you know, the day of, you're like, oh, today's going to be a exception, even though like I have no reason for there to be an exception and I didn't plan this out beforehand. And because I feel like once you get down that rabbit hole, it just gets worse. But again, like on my trip, I want to be able to just enjoy myself. And for sure, when I'm on that trip, I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna be going to church. Probably even on other days that aren't Sunday, I'll be going to church. Okay, trust. Honestly, I think those are the main things. Oh, also with my dogs, I want to walk them every day. Every day I'm here. I feel like these are a lot of things I'm adding that might add a lot of be a lot of time into my day, but I'll figure it out. I'll plan it out. I have a bullet journal. Oh, maybe journaling more. Journaling every day. I should do that. Journal to like God or Jesus and be like, hey, love you, Bookie. Thank you. I should also make an effort to post every day on YouTube and on TikTok. I want to say post 20 times a day on TikTok. It is a lot of work. I mean, half of my TikToks when I do that, or more than half, like 75% of the TikToks I make when I do post 20 times a day, they're all like really lip sync videos. But they're easy to make. They're fun to make. What can I say? And when I'm on my trip, I really want to film so much when I'm on my trip, y'all. But I definitely want to post every day on the YouTube channel because maybe in due time, God, Jesus, they'll bring me closer to my end goal of the stage or reaching the next stage of life that I want to be in, that I can really grow and prosper depending on like how I play my cards and how everything just pans out. Divine timing, I guess. I don't know. For all I know, maybe I'll have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the Lent season. More, even if it's less, just the act of doing it more, getting more used to it, being consistent, I think that's like a huge thing and should speak volumes. Anyways, don't want to make this too long. That's what I'm doing for Lent this year. I'm excited. I really feel like this is a new chapter, and Chinese Lunar New Year is today. Which happy Chinese Lunar New Year, year of the horse, the fire horse, allegedly. And it's gonna be great. I'm also born in the year of the horse, so it's like even better. Life is good. It's gonna be my year. It's gonna be my year. It's gonna be my year. It's gonna be my year.